Okay, now we're on there. Does that light seem okay, or do you? Let's see.
Um, what about?
Oops. What, you want me to do this one?
Let's just see.
Nobody's on here yet, anyway. All right, so people watching this part of it are probably going to see the rewind. We've got 2 root beers. We have 3 root beers we're going to try. But my boss picked up these for me last week, and I've been wanting to try them, but haven't had a chance with Liz here. So we've got these 2 right here. We've got Pearson Bros 1896 root beer, and this is from Vermont. And we have Bundaberg root beer, Australian. So this should be interesting. It says something weird on there. I can't remember what it was. Something about tilting it a certain way.
What?
So it says. I don't know. Read that while I'm doing this.
Okay.
But then we have another thing we're going to try here. We're going to try a root beer pizza because a local pizza place here called AZIP got together with Purdue University and made a root beer flavored barbecue sauce. And it's for this month only. So we just picked it up. That's going to be our 3rd root beer. Let me try. It's like pulled pork, banana peppers.
Yeah, it says invert bottle before opening.
You want to do that one first?
Sure.
I'll let you do. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Just like a pull tab.
Yeah, that's a neat tab, actually.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, look at that. That was the cap for this root beer. That's crazy. All right, so do you want to try it first?
Okay. Let's see.
Care if I just drink out of the bottle?
I don't care.
Ooh,
Ooh. Yeah, it's not sweet at all.
man, I don't know about that. That's sharp. Justin, I know you were the one most interested in this. Hey, what's up, man? Wesley. We're going to be doing some D&D tonight, both of us, aren't we? He's got another show he's going to run. Yeah, Justin, I know you're going to watch this. This one is not that good, man.
It basically just tastes like liquid licorice. Black licorice.
I like black licorice, but that's too much.
Unsweetened black licorice.
I don't even think I can finish this.
No.
I don't like this one. Let's try some root beer pizza before it gets cold.
Got it.
So here we go. Root beer pizza. SCG, what's up, man? What's going on? Hey, thanks for getting that comic out to me. Me and my wife just trying some root beer pizza and some root beers that we bought. We haven't done a root beer taste test in a while.
That's really good.
Southern Comic Geek's the one I won the comic off of last night. Or 2 nights ago, maybe. So we got Wesley, we got Southern Comic Geek. That's good. The pizza is really good. We're going to try another root beer here because that one, this one right here, this Australian one we got is just not good. I'm surprised. I expect more from Australia.
Well, it's not sweet at all.
This is medicine.
It kind of does taste like medicine.
Oh, good. That was a twist cap. Cool. I'm going to keep that in my collection. This thing, I mean, that's cool, but I'm not going to keep it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cool bottle, but hey, this one's a cool bottle too. Are you ready? I think you're going to like this one probably better. It says natural, so let's see. Hey, Professor Comics, what's up?
It smells more vanilla. It's a little bit sweeter.
But it has hardly any of the sassafras taste.
It's funny because the first word that popped in my head was vague. It tastes vague.
It does. This is vague. This is way too sharp. Way too sharp.
I mean, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I'll keep drinking
It's
it.
a lot better than the other one. So.
Truth be told, this is my 4th root beer today because I had Dog and Suds earlier, and Dog and Suds is better than these. So technically, I've had 4 root beers. Copy, what's happening, man? We were trying these out. I haven't done taste testing on my channel in a while, so I want to do some more of those. This is Australian root beer. This is from Vermont. This one's all right. This one's not good. And then we got this root beer pizza here. It's root beer barbecue sauce.
It's actually really good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. SCG, if you're still in there, if you're still watching, do you like craft sodas? Not just root beer, but any craft soda? I'm going to say sometime we can do something on my channel if you do.
I like that box of sodas that your mom got you.
Every one of those was good. There was not a bad one in there. This one's all right.
Yeah.
It's just all right. I mean, I'm going to give it like a 6 or a 7 because I know what all's out there. Obviously, I know a lot about root beer, but this right here, I'm going to taste it again before I give it a grade. Yeah, yeah.
I give it a 2.
Mm.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm not going to go that low, probably. Yeah, root beer
It's
pizza.
not for me.
So
I don't like black licorice at all. So
well, that's in every root beer, but just not to that level.
yeah.
So this is root beer barbecue, pulled pork, banana peppers, and I feel like there's cheddar cheese. Yeah.
And ranch, maybe.
Oh, and ranch. Yeah. This is good. I actually really like this. I would get this again.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we lost some people. But then again, that eyeball thing on there can be wrong. I've definitely seen it where more people were chatting than what it was saying was watching.
I don't know how all
right.
that analytic stuff works.
I'm going to try Bundaberg again. And then I'm going to give it my grade. It's like a 3.
Yeah, I give it a 2.
I'm not going to go as low as 2 because I would put Not Your Father's as 2. That actually kind of tastes like Not Your Father. It's been a long time since I had it.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
But a 1 would be like it's undrinkable. Like I can at least drink that. Like I can drink it.
I mean, I swallowed it, but I didn't enjoy it.
No, cool bottles though, both of them, and they're from totally different places. But man, all right, I'm gonna try Pearson Bros again.
That's some old-fashioned root beer.
Usually we do palate cleanses on these, but since we've got pizza here, there's no need. See, copy's still here. Copy's still here, but it says 0. Now it says 3. So that thing's wrong. So everyone out there, here's a lesson for you about StreamYard and YouTube. Whatever the eyeball thing says up here in your corner is not accurate.
I got the joke.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think about it until it was out of my mouth.
I am digging the pizza though.
Mm-hmm.
So you really like that root beer?
Yeah, I would give it a 6.
A 6, yeah. Like I said, it's. I mean, you have to understand. We know so many craft drinks that even if that were to rank higher on a normal given day compared to what we've had,
you're more of a connoisseur than I am, though.
Yeah, but you've had a lot of them too.
Didn't we have like root beer in Japan and it was weird?
Remember, because we couldn't find it.
Somewhere in Asia we had root beer, didn't we?
We
It
had
was bizarre.
We had A&W in Thailand, but it was just a different container. It was a skinny can.
I think that was what I was.
And they also had RC Cola there.
Oh, and Cambodia had Pepsi Twist. Ah, I was so happy. Can only find it in Cambodia now, apparently.
I'm digging the pizza. Mm-hmm. That is good. I don't know how root beery it is. Apparently, it is made with root beer, but it's good.
I think it's kind of like with the barbecue sauce, I can kind of taste a little caramelization, so maybe that's it.
Yeah, overall, these are just very dissatisfactory root beers.
And I definitely like my root beer pretty sweet. So.
And I'm more into the oddball flavor ones, like the butterscotch root beer. Dang, that's good. Dang, That's Good root beer is they got an original flavor, but I don't like it as much as I like the butterscotch version.
I'm pretty basic.
Oh, and then, but that Cicero salted caramel.
That one was good.
That's my top ranked root beer right now. I actually wish I had one here. Dealing with this mess. Oh, this is damn good though. I will absolutely get this pizza again. That's true, but AZIP is pretty good with what they've got. Like, they're a jack of all trades. They're not like, they don't have like the best pizza I've ever had, but they definitely have some unique spins on the way they do pizza.
But yeah, it's like pizza kind of is hard to screw up. It's like whenever it's good, it's really good. Whenever it's bad, it's still pretty good because it's pizza.
So I wonder who else is here besides Copy. I doubt SCG's here. Looks like he just stopped to say hey. Wes is probably still here. Professor, I don't think I've ever seen you live, have I? I mean, I see you're on my streams quite a bit, and I've seen you around on Sparks' show, but I don't think I've ever seen you live. Are you just a guy that hangs out in the chat? Assuming he's here to hear it. But I do see him around quite a bit.
This pizza is really good.
I'm a fan, and the crust is very good.
Maybe that's why pizza is one of my favorite foods. It's hard to go wrong, and there's tons of different kinds that are really good.
Yeah. Oh, can you hold that paper down for me?
Mm-hmm.
You want that last piece, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I lurk in the chat, yeah. I figured.
I lurk a lot of times too with some live streams.
Well, Professor is around a lot. I definitely see him around. Oh, that's because it's IG, man. That's because it's IG. Even SCG went live on IG a couple months ago, and hardly anyone showed up. And he's got a lot of followers.
Oh yeah, crispy garlic crust. Mm-hmm. But it's got to be the right kind of crispy for me. If it's like too crispy, it just tastes dry. But if it's just like kind of crunchy on the outside, but still kind of soft on the inside, I like that kind of crispy. Unless it's thin crust, which all thin crust is good.
Thin crust is the best. I think one of the best thin crusts I've ever had was that Giordano's one we had in Chicago on your birthday a couple of years ago.
Yeah, because it would have taken, like 2 hours to make a deep dish.
It was a Meat Lover's thin crust that was just out of this world.
Yeah, we were going to get a deep dish because Chicago deep dish, but we had tickets to Medieval Times in like 2 hours, I think, and it would have taken them, I think it was like a half-hour wait to be seated or something, and then it literally would take an hour and a half to make the deep dish pizza. And I'm like, you don't have that kind of time.
Plus, we already drove 2 hours to get there. We were hungry.
I didn't know deep dish pizza takes that long.
Yeah, but I mean, it was an awesome. I'm really glad we went because it was a really good thin crust.
Stuffed crust, yes, love stuffed crust pizza.
This crust is like a croissant, like a sweet croissant. Like it's very flaky.
Is. I wonder how they make it. Like what all ingredients they use.
Well, didn't know who all was going to jump in. Didn't plan on it. That's why we didn't announce it. But I figured, what the hell? It would be fun to do something like this. So with that said, the 3 of you that stayed, the 5 or 6 of you that probably popped in, thank you. And second night of Dungeons and Dragons is later tonight, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. So I know everybody that has popped in here, somebody that's been watching that or involved in some way. So just remember, 6:30, we'll be on here to play some D&D. Thanks, Professor. We'll see you guys.